my goodness. Finn, no. Hey guys, hey, welcome to another dog vlog. And today's video is not for everyone. Stay tuned, I'll explain why in just a meow second. This video is made specifically for pet owners, dog parents, even cat parents are looking for how they can move to a more natural, holistic approach when it comes to caring for their pet. This video is not for the person who's just looking for a fun, silly, cute puppy video. I do have those, and I'll have those linked up here, and you can go watch those. I have partnered with the most experienced, passionate, and talented animal influencers within the health and nutrition world. And I asked these pet creators and influencers to answer one single very important question that can relate to most pet parents out there. And that question was, what is one thing that as a pet parent we can do today, starting right meow, to help our pets be healthier and live a more natural, holistic lifestyle? I have a very important message at the end of this video that I want to make sure you get to, so watch through these clips and make sure that you stay to the end, because there's something I want to tell you. So let's jump into this video where we talk about some of the easiest, quickest things that you can start doing right this very second to help your dog or cat live a more fulfilling, healthy, and natural life. Right? Meow.
If there's one thing that you can do for your pet today to improve their health, I believe adding mushrooms, specifically medicinal mushrooms. Things like portobello and shiitake mushrooms. Why am I adding these? Well, they are full of D2. They are anti-inflammatory. Medicinal mushrooms are also full of beta-glucans, which fight cancer. Also, they add flavour and umami, so they're adding a flavour and a texture to the food for your dogs, giving them a bit of an eating experience. So, this is what we're going to do. Oh, I pointed at you, sorry. My mum would say that was rude. So, here's your kibble. Boring. Let's add some mushrooms. Let's see how we go now. Nice. We have our wet, commercially available dog food. Pretty rank. Add some mushrooms. Does it make it bearable? Definitely. Last but not least is I made a raw terrine. I'm only eating a little bit because I'm not that keen on raw meat. I'll tell you what though, it does need a little something. How about some phytocancer fighting mushrooms? How about that? That's good. 2 seconds in the pan, twizzle it about a bit, no fat, dry fry. You can keep them on the side as treats. Add them today.
We want to send a huge shout out to you for being a proactive pet parent and choosing to go natural with your pet's health.
And going natural can sometimes feel very overwhelming. It can sometimes seem very expensive. But one area that's really important to go natural is when it comes to tick and flea prevention.
Yes, absolutely. So all chemical-based flea and tick products, whether it be purchased over the counter or at your vet's office, all of these chemical products have to be processed through our pet's liver and kidneys. So even if you're not seeing immediate side effects, over time, these chemicals are really taxing to our pet's organs. So it's really, really uber important that we go natural as much as possible with our flea and tick prevention.
And it just so happens that we have an awesome homemade remedy that you can use right now that's super cheap. 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part water, put it in a spray bottle. Before your cat or dog goes outside, spray them down. Ticks and fleas hate it.
Did you know that 80% of the immune system lives in the gut? And did you know that if you work to heal your dog's gut, you would resolve many of the common health issues that we see in our dogs today? My dog Rodrigo had itchy skin, itchy paws, skin rashes. The list went on and on. If I can go back in time and talk to the person that I was 5.5 years ago, I would inform myself that I wasn't doing enough to support his gut health. So whenever anyone asks my advice on what they can do to improve their dog's diet, the first thing I say is go for a quality digestive supplement. You can also do whole foods like raw goat's milk, kefir, fermented fish stock, or even make batches of fermented vegetables. They're super easy and affordable to make.
No matter where you are at in your journey, you can get started with raw feeding and or fresh foods today. And it doesn't have to be overly complicated. Now, I know that a lot of people, including myself, I'm guilty, preach and talk a lot about DIY raw feeding, which is getting all the different pieces of the meals and putting them together yourself. It's intimidating, I get it, but there's a good solution, and that solution is pre-mades. Now, pre-mades are good for a lot of reasons. It's already done for you, so it's already balanced, complete. Pre-made is an excellent transition option for people that do not want to do DIY.
Sometimes as pet owners, we spend so much time telling our pets what we don't want that we forget to tell them what we do want. So how do we tell them what we do want? Through positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement basically tells the dog, hey, in that exact moment in time, that's exactly what I was looking for, and I want to see more of that. So to tell the dog that we want to see more of that, we provide the dog with something that's valuable, whether that be treats or reward, that basically says to the dog, hey, when you do that specific behavior, good things happen.
And did you know that you can easily improve the nutrition and overall health and well-being of your dogs by simply adding fresh food to their kibble? Dogs love fresh food and they love meat. Some of my go-tos for dogs is fruit and vegetables, especially broccoli. Now, if you're not sure which kind of fruit and vegetable that you can add to your dog's diet, a quick Google search can be helpful. In addition, think about what dogs are meant to eat. Majority meat. So adding some meat to their diets is going to be very beneficial, and they'll also love it.
You might be wondering, how do you find a holistic veterinarian? I do know that ahvma.org has a tab where you can literally hit Find Vet. So they have a vet search finder where you type in your zip code, type in exactly the animal you're trying to treat, and you'll find a whole roster of incredible veterinarians on there. And even just a simple Google search, holistic veterinarian in my area.
There's also aromatherapy,
Yes.
which is a form of herbology that is absorbed through the skin, or it could be ingested or breathed in, but it's herbs.
Otherwise known as veterinary aromatic medicine.
Yes.
Really cool. I love that.
And it's very effective.
It is, and they smell wonderful.
But one of the most, in terms of why is a holistic veterinarian different, the other approach, it's not really a modality, but it's an approach.
Yes.
Considering the emotions of the animal, the head, the mindset of the animal is really important, because so many of the diseases that we see start out as emotional imbalances and then move on to physiological imbalances. Maybe it's as simple as music, and there's been a lot of research in medicine and veterinary medicine as to the beneficial effects medically and medically measurable of using good music.
Make sure that you're feeding a food-grade food. Whether it's dry, raw, canned, whatever it is, please do some research and make sure that you're feeding a food that is made from human-grade quality ingredients, or food grade. Nothing less than you and I would put in our own bodies. Always be sure to add a good source of moisture, be it water, goat's milk, always raw goat's milk from a good source. Adding that additional hydration to your pet's food will help them digest their food even better.
Bones are going to help both physically and mentally stimulate your dog. You don't want things that are filled with grains or starches like greenies, whimsies, Dentistics. Stay away from those. All they do is build up and contribute to buildup of plaque and tartar.
If you're like a lot of us, you are dealing with some massive fleas and ticks this summer. They are out of control. What I would recommend is you get something called Cedar Side. It's very safe for your pet.
One good tip on how to improve your dog's health today. And surprisingly enough, that is to take care of yourself. The easiest way to meditate is to use your dog's fur as a tool to focus your mind. So every time you breathe in, the only thing you're allowed to think of is the sensation of your dog's fur in your fingers, and that's it. If you continue to focus on that, you're meditating.
The key message that I want you to take away from today, from this video right here, is really just one thing. Like, of everything that you've watched and listened to, there's only one thing I want you to remember after watching this video, and that is
You're not alone.
You don't have to do this alone.
Finding healthy alternatives can sometimes be very overwhelming, but you do not have to do this alone.
Please know, I am here for you.
Never forget, on the natural path with our pets, we are all in it together.
Maddie with Local Pet Market, and I got you.
you are not alone. I'm here for you. They are here for you. And all of our contact information of how you can reach us and connect with us and allow us to help you is linked down below. That is the one thing that I want you to take away from this video, is that your journey to pet health and wellness is 100% overwhelming. There is an entire community here. You just met most of them, dedicated to being here for people like you. So do not feel like you have to do this alone. Finnegan, sir. Oh my goodness. No, why were you on the table? Oh my goodness. Finn, no, what is, you've never done, oh my God. No, we're not gonna reward that. Holy my God. Oh my God. No, sir. Okay, so what's happening? Oh my gosh, see, this is what happens when you stay to the end of the video. His toy was up there because they were getting a little too roughhousey with, oh my gosh, and Finn, he's never done that before. Holy moly. Don't think about it. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, and before I jump off, I want to start doing comment of the day, although I need a better name for it, but I want to start highlighting those of you that are active in, we don't want your bum in the video, active in the comment section down below. I really want to start fostering a stronger community, and there's so many of you who are active there. And so I want to shout out B. Dana. She says, you are so great at training dogs. I have decided to foster dogs in my home now, so I'm gonna watch all of your videos. Gosh, thank you so much, B. Dana. Anyways, I'd love to just feature more of you on here, so just make sure you comment down below, give some tips and tricks of things that work for you in helping your dog live a healthier, more natural life, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Goodbye.